The ones that I have before, and the miracle are not, they are not the same. They are tall.
Yes, that is me, struggling to adjust a curtain. Oh, here comes my wife, aka my madam. So what is she feeling like, eh? Because she's taller than me. There you are. I've come to borrow your meat. Now, why are you frowning? Welcome to our world of reality, emotions, and humor. We are the Morgans.
Thank you, sir. My name is Juliana Kofi. I'm from Benue State, but I'm living in Ekpe. I have 4 boys and 1 girl. The first one is 19 years. The second one is 17. The third one is 15. The fourth one is 12. So the last one is Miracle, is 2 and 4 months. I thank God. Yeah, God has been helping us. We are fine. We are fine. God is doing His wonder. But this miracle, I have so much experience, which I never had before. Challenges here and there. But I thank God that God is with us and is helping me. By other ones, and the ones that I have before, and the miracle are not, they are not the same. They are tall and big, but miracle is different. And since I gave birth to her, I've been facing some kind of sickness here and there from one hospital to the other. And when the people that we gave birth together at the same month, even the one that I gave birth before, they have started working, even their mother having second issue, follow them. And my own is still like this. I'll be feeling ashamed at times that how my own is like this. The worst part of it, when I even travel to take the child to my mother so that he can see how the way she will help me, because I don't understand. I have not given birth to this kind of baby before. Even in that place, there are much double challenges, which I even ran away from that place. What I faced there is more than me. So.
All right. Now let's talk about.
Sorry, let me, because she mentioned something before you go further. Let me also chip in something briefly. You said something about because in as much as you've highlighted some of the challenges you're having with Miracle, it is also ideal we put out some information and also enlighten people about this thing. Okay, from what you're saying, Miracle is a special child.
Yes.
Yes, a special child. I mean, a dwarf is special child, if I would rather use that word. And he, my kind of person.
Yes.
May I put that that way? Yes. You see, say, I'm special.
Yes.
She's special.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And she said something about, that ever since she gave birth to Miracle, that she's been having, issues with with the child, medical issues, and the fact that she's not working. It is normal, because normally for every little child, especially the ones that, for every little child, be it achondroplasia, be it dystrophic dysplasia, be it this other species of dwarfism, the most dominant one, it is normal that medical, at that early stage of their life, the medical issues do occur. They may ranging from either breathing issues and all that, but it is only going to be for a short while. You understand? And talk about the issue that has to do with her not working. It is also very peculiar. Let me tell you the truth. I started working at the age of 2 years, 6 months. I started working at the age of 2 years, 6 months. No, work. I'm gradually working. That is what. Yes, from standing to walking at the age of 2 years and 6 months. And there are other little children that will even work at the age of 4 years. That when they start working at the age of 4, at the age of 3. So it is just a slight phase, a slight challenge at that early stage of their life. But before you know it, by the time miracle becomes, an auntie now. So I needed to just put out that information.
When I get miracle belle, the belle is normal, like other children. It's normal, nothing different.
Did they conduct any test at any time? Maybe how people want to find out the gender of the child or about the
Yes,
child?
I went for a scan.
Okay.
They say that she's okay. It's nothing wrong with her.
Okay.
And they give me the date that they give me. Is that the same month that I give birth to her?
Okay.
When I give birth to her, I look at her as normal child that I used to give birth to. Betsy. By then, she's small, very well. That moment, she's small. And after 3 days, when we returned back from the hospital, she began to started having temperature, sickness from there. We returned back to the hospital. They run tests, everything. They still refer us to Aja, that children hospital there. That is when they detect that it's a small. And when I gave birth, when the sickness was too much, we are trying, everybody is trying, but at last, neighbor, some people are advising us that this is not the only child that we have. We should leave her, let her go so that we can rest. Say the problem is too much. The father said no, that he will try everything to make her to be alive, that he will not give up. So we continue trying till God save her.
So you had neighbors that came to give you advice and say, madam, after all, you don't born 4 people already.
Yes.
Just allow her, make she go. That was what these people told you. People that you know, if you still see them, you will still know say that these people talk this thing.
Yes, now when they look at it that the problem was too much, that we are running all up and down all the time.
All right.
Honestly, I don't react. I just take it like that. That's the God that give me the big one, those one that it's still the same thing that give me this one. You're not feeling it. The only thing that I pray for, even though it's small, let God heal her, let her be healthy, so that we can live together. That is what I.
All right. Let's talk about your relationship with your older children.
The other children, they like her so much because she's the only girl that I have. I don't have any other girl apart from her. For that, they like her so much. Even with the way she is, they like her.
All right.
If my husband, as this girl is like this, he like her so much, even more than those big boys. He like her so much. And the only thing is, when the problem there is not that we worry about miracle, but do some kind of challenges concerning his job. No, when man without job is not too happy. So it's the only that thing. Since we gave back to her, the things have been doing one kind. Things is not working the way it be before. That is the only that. We don't have any problem about miracle. Himself is trying his best to make sure that the girl will be alive and work healthy.
All right.
Yes, my family, since I gave birth to her, we have not seen each other, but we used to call each other and I would tell them the condition of the baby till when I travel home last it's not up to a month now. And they see her face to face, they begin to say, this kind of baby in our generation, they never have this kind of baby before. So the thing, you want to bring arguments between me and my family, that the baby, they don't have anybody like this before. And I told them that even although we don't have it in our place as family line, we don't have anybody that's small like this. I told them that if the people don't have what of the father, they may have in their own side. So the thing caused arguments before I left home.
Okay, but what is the relationship with your family now? Have some people accepted that it dey happen and this thing are things wey be say naturally we go get special people like this for our family or for our society?
There's no accept. We are still on it.
Okay, let me quickly chip in. You said something about earlier on when you traveled and your mother, and you said something about your mother. What was the interaction with your mother over the child?
Yes, when I explained to them that the child is not, he said that I should bring her for some treatments so that they will take her to the hospital. So when I get home now, when she don't even talk anything about the treatment, they just give me advice that this child, maybe we should just let her go so that I will be free. Say this kind of baby that we don't have it in our family.
Let her go with.
So I now say no, I cannot do that.
So, but let her go where exactly? Let her go on what ground? Because that let her go, we need to also explain.
Where will a 2-year-old go?
No, let her go might mean a lot of things. So what does let her go mean? What do she mean by let her go?
Means that maybe we should let this.
Okay, we understand.
We should get rid of her.
Yes.
So how did you react to that information, especially coming from somebody that is very close to you and somebody that should be there for you, and if anything happens, if that person not supposed to leave you, how you take the information? Did it break your heart? It make you cry?
At least in a good terms.
And you and the person, you and mama now, una still dey talk?
No. I feel bad. I cry. I even feel sick. I cannot be able to eat.
Okay, I feel sad because they are humans like us. They are humans like us. Whatever a tall person can do, a little person can do it too. A little person go to school. A tall person go to school, and little people go to school too. See my husband now, he's a graduate. UI, University of Ibadan.
Confirm.
Do you understand? So.
All right. So, do you sometimes tell yourself that if you're faced with same situation, this is how I'm going to handle it, or you just say, anyhow it is, I'm going to face it and move on? Do you sometimes prepare yourself for such situations and say, I might be faced with this situation, and when it happens, this is how I am going to handle it?
I'm already prepared. That's why I went into it. If I wasn't prepared, I wouldn't have married him.
I think she deserves
My advice to people outside there is, no matter how it can be, no matter how human being, no matter how it be, we are all the same. As we can see, our fingers are not equal. They are bigger than each other. That is how God creates everybody. Some people are tall, some people are short, people are small. So no matter how human being is, we should try to to know that we are all human beings, we are all the same. That is my advice to people outside there.
Mrs. Umoku, over to you.
Mr. Chukwudi and Lucas are not the same height.
Yes.
So, Udochukwu,
Okay, this is one final thing I have to say. I'll start it by saying this way. Dwarfism, of course, as it is very referred to. A lot of people will say it is a genetic issue. It is also caused by growth hormones, factors. But to me as an individual, I keep telling people that be it growth hormones, be it genetic, as long as a human is involved, that is a priority. That human should be focused on how then do you raise this child or that particular human. And let me also clear this: genetic or no genetic, I still cannot prove the fact. Even science might have, but I cannot hold on to the fact that look, there is anything genetic about dwarfism. Dwarfism can happen to anyone. Anybody can afford to give birth to a little person. There are no traces of dwarfism in my generation, not even pure before now. There is no traces of generation in the families of a lot of little people right now. It is genetic, and genetic could be caused by one or two things. You understand? The process of production. It could happen to anyone. And dwarfism, now I also make it very clear, it is not a cause. Neither is it spiritual. There is nothing spiritual about it, and it is not a cause. It is just a casualty, a situation that occurred. Okay, fine. All of us will be little people. I mean, we have come to live. We don't see us the way we did, so we cannot change the factor. We cannot change it at all. So, but the best bet is ensuring that these people are given the best of education. These people are given the best, are accepted properly in the society. And once this is done, you'll see a lot of them, achieving things that are way offline. Achieving dreams that you, as an individual, wouldn't even anticipate, them to achieve. So, the most important thing is say, look, accept ourselves the way we be, and appreciate nature the way nature be. It's as simple as that. No.
all right. Udochukwu, very good way to end. Thank you so much.
Yes, that is me, struggling to adjust a curtain. Oh, here comes my wife, aka my madam. So what is she feeling like, eh? Because she's taller than me. There you are. I've come to borrow your meat. No, why are you frowning? Welcome to our world of reality, emotions and humor. We are the Mwogo.